Dude, I'm a SuperCuts guy, and I
You're
go
a
like
SuperCuts,
and I go like
dude?
twice a year. Dude, I just don't like, honestly, similar with like the male people. It's like I don't understand how people have relationships with some of the people that like provide their services.
Your boys with your mail guy.
I've never been friends with my mailman. I've never made small talk with like a barber.
I thought this was a broisode, bro.
It is.
Every guy I know has a barber. For you not to have a guy
I don't.
is insane. Like, let me get you a guy, bro. You don't have a guy, and I'm trying to get you a guy. We'll get you a guy.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, what up?
What's good?
Style Level Podcast.
Back at it.
We are back, episode 38.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, 38.
I know you're wondering why Vinnie P, and the P is for pineapple, is sitting right next to me and not over here, over yonder, over there.
Yep.
Raina's getting her hair braided for the holidays so she can look nicey for the family Christmas. And yeah, it's a brosode today, so what's happening?
What's good?
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Yeah, I would strongly wager that her hair takes longer than my hair.
Oh my God, yeah. I got to give her credit for a minute. Just lost my breath right there. I got to give her credit for a minute because the hours she puts in to being beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful without all the stuff she does. So, first and foremost.
Good
but,
save.
dude, she's in the nail salon for like 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
That's nuts.
go get her hair done anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours, depending on what she's doing. The wax, not to mention like the frequency of waxing that she does. Like, it's unbelievable that the length that women go to, dude. All we do, we bite our nails because Lord knows we ain't clipping them.
Yeah, I've been biting more lately.
Yeah, we bite our nails. We go to the barber shop maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're one of them. Like some guys, bro, they're going every 2 weeks, once a week, get a little trim, get a line up, whatever. Nah, bro, I honestly go to the barber once every like 3 months.
Dude, I'm a SuperCuts guy, and I
You're
go
a
like
SuperCuts,
and I go like
dude?
twice a year. 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing a hat, so I don't really care.
How do you only get a haircut twice a year?
Grow it out.
You go like flow, like
Yeah.
old school Vinnie P
Yeah.
to this day?
Sometimes, yeah.
Damn, dude, I hadn't seen you like that in years.
Yeah.
Since like when I first met you.
check back in like March or April.
That's crazy, dude. Nah, see, what I'll do is it depends. Like, and I hate to say it, like, I'm a broke boy half the time. And I go to like a nice barber shop, dude. My haircut, like for a nice cut and a beard line up and maybe a trim, like most of the time I like to do my own beard because I don't like, I like to line it up. I won't trim it.
Yeah.
So like I can grow the beard nice and then line it up myself, but I won't touch it other than that. But if the barber's doing it, $55, bro.
Yeah.
With like including tip.
Yeah, right.
And if I can't do that shit twice a month,
No, definitely not.
you know what I mean? Like what?
Dude, I just don't like, honestly, my thing is like, similar with like the male people. It's like, I don't understand how people have relationships with some of the people that like provide their services.
Your boys with your mail guy.
I've never been friends with my mailman. I've never made small talk with like a barber.
No?
Like, no, dude, it's just not my style. So like, I don't get how people are like, oh, I got my guy that I go to.
I thought this was a broisode, bro.
It is, but
I'm astonished right now. Truly, you just took me back. Like every guy I know has a barber.
Yeah, not
or
this one.
if it's a guy they just met because someone recommended it and then they just liked it and rocked with him since, or it's your homeboy you grew up with as a barber. Like I grew up with a kid from Winthrop, and shout out him. He just opened a second barber shop on Newberry Street in
What
Boston.
What's it called?
I know his first one's called like Brancato Barbershop. It's in Circle. Okay. Like where the tattoo, the Cappies is on that
Okay.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Exactly
where
what
his
that
barbershop
is.
right there. And he just opened another one on Newberry Street. I don't know if he, he's in the process of opening. I don't know if he named it the same thing or not, but regardless, like that's somebody I would go cut my hair because I grew up and I know him,
Yeah.
But for you not to have a guy
I don't.
is insane. Like, let me get you a guy, bro.
I don't know if I'd even want one, dude. Like every time I go into a bar, I've gone into I've seen plenty of barbers in my day. Yeah. Wow. But like every time I go in, I'm just like the white dude in there.
dude.
It's almost like I get looked at like, what are you doing here? Every time I walk into a barber shop, it's like, what are you doing here? Is the look I get from everybody. From the people cutting the hair to getting their hair cut.
You're in the wrong barber shops, dude. My barber's white. My boy who's the barber is white.
I don't mind what
And
they are.
it don't matter.
I'm just saying.
But no, there's a difference, and I'm just gonna be real before we even get into threads. And this is a broisode, so this is what it is. As a white man, I can't, in good faith, let a Dominican man cut my hair because I don't want the box square lineup.
Right.
Like that's not. My hair doesn't grow that way.
Right.
I have a widow's peak. I'm taken back now because I'm almost 30 and all the stress. And I literally have a receding hairline at this point in my life. So it's like, bruv, I don't need that.
Yeah.
But they don't get that.
No, they don't.
You could tell them exactly what you want. Like, oh, I want to keep some so I could style it up and over and do whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll clip your bangs one length across your whole forehead and still line you up the same way, whether or not you're getting a fade or not.
For real.
No. You go to the white barbers, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. Dominicans and like Hispanic people, whoever cuts hair fuego, just not my hair, not majority of the white man's hair, unless you are the kind of white person who gets the lineup, which is also fine. I'm not hating on the lineup, but for me, it ain't it. I can only speak for me, dude. Oh yeah, all of us did, dude. The double lineup back in the day, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody was catching a double lineup, bro.
Yeah, the last barbershop I went to, it was in town, in Salem, New Hampshire. So you'd think that there'd be some white barbers. Again, not that I care.
Yeah, it's never about that, just for the record.
But this dude was rocking like a full leather apron.
Oh.
He looked like
A butcher.
Yeah, I was gonna say a blacksmith, dude. He literally looked like a blacksmith with all of his
swords.
It was crazy, and I was like, "This is not the place for me."
Nah, bro, I could put you on to a nice barber in Wilmington. Shout out TJ's Barbershop.
Dude, I'll go check out anywhere.
Anybody in there, doesn't even matter who you go to, they'll cut you up nice.
Yeah, and
They really will.
Dude, Kel will be the first person to tell you, like I said, I go to SuperCuts, but every time I walk out of there, I'm bitching about the haircut that I got. So I'm not.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not trying to say that I look good when I leave.
You don't have a guy, and I'm trying to get you a guy. We'll get you a guy. We're gonna get Vinnie P a guy, and like if you're a barber and you're local, drop it in. Drop it in.
If you're a barber and you're local,
Let's
cut my hair on the
work.
pod.
A little barbershop pod talk,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
That'd be dope.
It'll
That'd
be
be
like-
a fire bro. So
Isn't they who does that?
Vic
the shop.
Blends?
The shop.
Oh yeah. They talk about the kid that he has a podcast now too. The white kid that's all tatted up that did Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. He has a podcast where like he sits down and cuts the hair, or whatever too. But yeah, you're right. LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron. La Pussy Boy.
LeBron.
He's taking a little hiatus right now.
Thank God.
Did you see it?
No,
Or
but
see
I'm
or
fine
hear
with it.
anything about that?
No. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He was in a little funk. He's taking a step back. I think he's a little stressed out. His little Bronny is in the G League right now. He's I don't know, man. LeBron, I think his age is catching up to him. He's still top 3, top 5, whatever. I'm never gonna put him 1. Like I'm just not.
Yeah, I agree.
But
he's definitely top 3.
oh yeah,
For
I
sure.
mean I don't know,
Close.
5. Like I don't care about the difference between old school and new school basketball. At the end of the day, like how many rings did you win? What's your stats?
Right.
At the end of the day, that's
it.
all that matters.
That's it. It's
and
all
if
measurable.
and I'm not saying like just rings, because if you're gonna say that, then Bill Russell's the GOAT, which some people make that argument. I don't, just because like not to contradict myself, but when he played basketball, like that was completely different.
Yeah.
Like completely
100%,
different. But needless to say, we can jump into some threads.
Yeah, let's get it.
And then, we'll roll into some other fun stuff that I found today.
Love it. Yeah.
First one's going to be a question.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
Worst place to have diarrhea?
Oh, public.
Yeah, well, where specifically in public? Because, of course,
Honestly,
public.
I would probably say the first place that comes to mind is like an amusement park. That would probably be a pretty horrible experience, because not only is it going to be disgusting, but like the lengths that you're going to have to go to find one.
Well, imagine you're on a ride.
That would be horrible
And,
too.
like, you're clenching and stuff,
for
because
real.
you know what I mean? Because you're on the ride scared, and then if your stomach drops, that dookie dropping,
be
too.
the opposite of those throw up videos, dude.
Dude, that's the stomach drop, dookie drop.
So gross.
Typical classic.
Yeah.
I would say probably because I've kind of been here before, is like having bubble guts on the T.
Oh no.
Like you're on the green line stuck underground waiting because there's delays because the train ahead is whatever. You know, you guys know how it is in Boston with the fucking T out here. It sucks. But being on that bitch and it's hot and there's a million people around and you're just like, oh, you're standing there. Oh, fuck.
I would hate myself.
That is the worst, dude. And like, I have no shame. Like when I have to shit, I will shit anywhere. Like I'll run down a public alley in fucking Boston and shit. Like if I really have to go, like I don't care. Like, but the funny thing is, I get a little stage fright taking pees. Like
Dude. Go on, finish your thought.
Well, no, I'm just saying sometimes like at the garden and shit, it's like you got to pick and choose when you're going on that pee break. Like I wait for everyone to come back from the intermission and the game starts and then I go and they're empty and I just go and it's nice. I digress.
Dude, so we went to the garden this weekend to see a show. Garden to see a show, and I haven't been there in like maybe a year or two, but all the urinals,
they're clear.
They're clear, dude.
Yeah, they're see-through barriers.
Not only that, and I know I'm not like super tall, but they start like here, like at your rib cage, and go. So not only are they clear, they also
they're in
don't
positioned wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I
Dude,
was bitching about that to Serena.
I went to go piss while we were at the show, and I couldn't because the dude next to me was literally his head was like at a 90-degree angle, like looking at me, and I was like, bro,
Sutted.
Like,
what is that?
At least be subtle about it, dude. Like, what the hell, man?
He's looking you dead in the eye, knowing that you can't pee. Like he's doing it on purpose.
Totally.
At that point.
Yeah.
He's like, pussy boy.
Yeah, I was like, dude, fuck you.
Oh man, no, I've totally been there, and it's funny because like. I mean, obviously, you could pee in front of people you're more comfortable with. Like, I pee in front of Rainer all the time. My kids, whoever, like, Carson, I can't pee without Carson jamming the door down to get into the bathroom. I can't pee alone anymore. But, yeah, man, at the garden, worst place to have to pee. Or, like, even shit, like, because people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, they piss, like, we're wild, savage animals in Boston. You really are.
You know what also sucks? When you have to take a shit on a boat?
Jump in the water, kid.
That is the worst. I've seen plenty of people do it.
You got it. That's the way.
Yeah.
What else you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what you do.
You shit in a bucket.
That's
and
what you do.
Over the side? I don't know. That's a possibility.
It's definitely a possibility. But yeah, on a boat's pretty horrible.
Starting the show raunchy.
Hey,
it's broisode. We talk about poops
and peas.
Poops, bruh. All right. Can a lesbian woman in a relationship go out with her friends and still be respecting her relationship? I, 32 female, have been dating my girlfriend, 35 female, since May. Our relationship is far from perfect, but I do love her. She has 2 young autistic children. We don't live together, and she lives an hour and a half away. We see each other when I drive to see her, so like twice a month. So in the past, when I've gone out to lunch with friends, she makes a comment. I brush it off and still go. I love Mexican food, and she makes comments because me and my ex used to go to Mexican because I love Mexican. Friday, I got asked by a few coworkers to go off to a bar for one of their birthdays. I was dreading bringing it up because I knew she wouldn't approve. She said people only go out to bars and such if they're single and with their significant other. I think it's crazy, honestly, because I don't cheat. I never have. Am I wrong for believing that your partner can go out and do stuff for their friends and your partner should be able to support it? I went anyways, and it's been rocky since. She pretty much broke up with me. She's saying she doesn't want someone around her kids who is out all hours of the night. This is the first time in 7 months I've gone out to a bar. Am I wrong, or is she crazy? She cray.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
you're
cray,
allowed
man.
to go out and hang out with friends.
She lives like an hour and a half away. It's like, if you can't be jealous because you have a separate life that doesn't coincide with hers.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely not.
You have responded, you should be home with your 2 autistic children. Like and but at the same time, like on the other side of that, if you're dating somebody that's in that position, you could understand why they're going to be a little envious of you. However, like she shouldn't be portraying it like that, but I don't know. That's she cray.
Yeah, she's definitely cray. You should be going out and having fun and doing what you want to do.
I'm sorry, but you have one life. You really do. If you want to go out with your friends to the bar, you can go.
Right.
Like, you're going.
Dude, especially if, like you said, they're an hour and a half away from each other.
What are you supposed to do?
Like
Not
they're
go?
not there to hang out.
What does she want? Oh, I know what she wants. She wants her to sit home, jump on the iPad, FaceTime her, and they sit there and they fucking stare at each other all night.
Exactly. Not happening.
My wife says I'm a bad kisser. How do I get better? My wife and I have been having some problems. My weight, my help around the house, things that I struggle with but have ideas and processes how to fix. One thing she told me that sexually she felt I was really good in everything except kissing. She said her exes have all been much better kissers than me. How do I go about becoming a better kisser? I don't even know how to answer that,
Here's what
bro.
you do. You go kiss as many women as you can and practice.
Wow.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
That was kind of going to be my answer. I mean, your wife's going to have to suck it up a little bit and just like kind of let you find your way. I mean, I think nobody, like, I've never had a girl, when you first start like kissing or anything, try to tell me like how to kiss or I was doing something wrong. I just feel like, I don't know, I guess I don't lead in like.
I feel like you find a groove with the person.
You
like,
have to mimic what they're doing, kind of.
Yeah. That
Like
too.
you feed off what they. I don't know. I don't take the lead. I don't like. There's a difference in pecking somebody and making out with somebody. If you talk about making out with somebody, I'm gonna give it. Nah, I don't know. You just gotta kiss, man. You just gotta keep kissing, fam.
Keep kissing. Practice on your hand.
Craziness though that you're coming to Reddit for that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like,
I've been saying that since day one. The shit.
how
that some
long
of
have you
these
been
people
married, bro? You've been married for what? Say this person's been married 30 years. You still have that problem after
post.
30
Dude,
years?
and she ain't gonna teach you.
I mean,
who else is she kissing?
you guys are
She's-
both kind of wrong. Both kind of wrong.
For real.
Just saying.
Gotta practice making out like 16-year-old.
I just don't like. I can't even wrap my head around that. Really, like I've been kissing girls since fucking. I don't know, as far back as I can remember, dude. Like, you know, when you're a little kid, you're freaking kissing your girl cousins because you don't even know any better. Like, and then you get the talk from the family members. I've seen it go down. This is your cousin. You can't do things like that. Insanity.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. It gets vile out here in these streets.
I don't think I've ever had
Out
a
in these
conversation
North
like
Shore streets. Nah, dude. It's insane. Like, like, I don't even think if it's family members as much as it's like,
that. Just hearing.
It's the in-laws of family members.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah,
families
yeah.
that marry into the family.
Right. Yep.
Like the shit that I've heard over the years and seen, I'm just like, what?
You can't do that.
Foulness. But anywho, am I the asshole for not letting my teenager take the car I purchased to the other house during dad's custody time? I have 50-50 custody of my son, male 16. He stays at both houses for a week at a time. Over a year ago, I started conversations with my ex-husband to figure out how we were going to go about purchasing a vehicle for our son to use. Both households are making good money, but there are 9 total kids after us getting remarried. Holy
crap.
wow, the Brady Bunch.
For real.
My ex was not responsive, basically ignored me because he said, if I buy our son a car, then I have to buy the stepkids' cars too. So after months of waiting, I decided to just buy my son a car. I outright own it. I gave his dad the opportunity to buy in by paying me half the vehicle's value interest-free over 60 months. That totaled $109 a month for 5 years. I required him to sign a contract that detailed the payment and that the kid would own the car once it was paid off. My ex balked. I've never heard that word before.
That's like scoffing.
Okay. My ex scoffed at that and said he wasn't paying anything. So the car is staying at my house during the 15 days a month my son is at his dad's. My son is mad at me because I'm being petty. Am I the asshole for not letting him take the car to his dad's?
Yes.
Yeah, you're letting your shit between you and your husband get in between your son living his life and having some sort of normalcy in his life. So, yeah, you are the asshole.
And-
Coming from a kid that grew up in a broken home, yeah, you suck, fam. Stop that shit. That's nonsense, lady.
Yeah, it's like you bought the kid the car, let him use the car.
Like,
if
you bought it for
want
him.
to take it where he needed to go, you should
Why'd
let
you
him
buy it for him?
borrow your car. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's just illogical.
You could have bought him a friggin' electric bicycle or something.
Don't give him a reason to stay at his dad's house with your car.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you think your ex-husband's going to piss in the gas tank or something? What are you worried about?
I think she's being petty.
Yeah, super petty.
Super petty.
Ex-wives be petty.
Now,
These Karen-ass bitches, bro.
and you're the petty king, so that's saying something. Mm-hmm. Now, if the kid wants to take the car to dad's house and dad needs to use the car, that might be the line in the sand.
I mean, as long as the son doesn't snitch on the dad, how's she gonna know?
Hey,
Ex-wives be crazy.
I know,
That's how
buddy.
they know.
that's true,
They
dude.
be finding shit out.
Yeah, let the kid take the car, dude.
Yeah, agreed. I don't know. I think you're just wanting to cross lines. You just
Yeah.
want to be petty, and that's coming from the petty king. All right, moving on to I'm saving the glitch for last today.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. I love the bad roommates. I really do. Roommate sleeps in the living room for a month. We all just moved into a house, and this guy, John, had a blow-up mattress and overfilled it and popped it. He asked if he could crash until he gets a new bed.
Mattress.
And we
air
all
mattress.
said, yeah. And we all said yes, thinking he'd get a regular mattress or another $60 blow-up mattress in a few days. The next few days, he talks about how he's an influencer and will get a company to ship him a bed for free. A month later, John's still on the couch. His schedule is 5 p.m. to 2 p.m. So it's kind of bullshit that we just want to watch TV at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, but we can't because there's a guy sleeping on the couch. He also has an entire streaming setup in the living room and the table where we normally eat. I don't really care about the streaming, but it's still disrespectful to have an entire streaming setup in a shared space where we eat. My other roommate, unfortunately, has a habit of leaving food out overnight. And of course, he left his breakfast in the kitchen. I talked to John about the sleeping situation, and he immediately started talking about the kitchen and how he thought sleeping in the living room wasn't a big deal. I told my other roommate to clean up after himself, and when he does, he started to notice some of John's dishes were piling up in the sink, with whom had rotten, hard-boiled eggs.
Oh.
Besides the sink and the leftover breakfast, the kitchen was just fine. I just think it's childish to immediately focus on a different problem when you are confronted by it, especially when you contribute to the problem. In my opinion, people who sleep in the living room should pay a little extra in rent because it's a shared space.
Well,
The hard-boiled eggs is where I fucking draw the line, bro.
Yeah.
Rotten hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Chilling in the sink, you foul fucking animals. Wow.
dude, egg yolks.
Crunchy, bro.
If you don't rinse an egg yolk off in like 5 minutes, good luck to you, dude.
need a Brillo
putty
pad.
knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Fucking egg yolk.
Second of all, if you live in the living room, you should save a little bit of money on rent because it's a shared living space.
Yeah, but like when you're trying to like, you have to, if you're gonna sleep in the living room, that's one thing. But it's like during the daytime hours,
It's
if
not a
like the
bedroom.
sun's still out, it's not a bedroom
I
anymore.
agree completely.
Like I'm coming in, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm putting my feet up, I'm watching fucking History Channel if I
Well,
want.
and that's why the person who's living in the living room should save some money because during the daytime they don't have any private space.
Well, I mean, it seemed to me like they rented a house and like he had a space to sleep in, and he's just choosing to sleep in the living room.
Oh, make him go sleep on the floor in his room,
Right?
dude.
Like, or like again, blow
Go-
up the air mattress.
Yeah, go buy him an air mattress. They're $60 and tell him to get the fuck out of the living room. Come on.
Unbelievable. Like I hate that because like I mean, don't get me wrong. Majority of the time when I'm like lounging in my house, I'm in the living room.
Yeah.
So like one would say I hog the living room, but at the same time, like Dave has his own living room,
Right.
in his room, like
Yeah,
literally.
right.
So it's like I don't have a living. If I go in my room and I sit on my bed to watch TV, I will fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I can't sit in my bed and not go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I can't hang out in my room per se.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, a bedroom is for sleeping, man. That's
Exactly.
what's called a bedroom because it's a room with a bed, and then you sleep in a bed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude.
it's night.
If you hang out in your room during the day, you're not going to be able to sleep at night because your body's not like in sleep mode.
No, not at all.
I'm more mad at the egg guy.
Me too. That's right. I draw the line, dude. Fuck this living room shit, bro. You can't be leaving hot boiled eggs in the bitch like that. Like you can't.
Yeah.
That's not okay. All right.
That's disgusting.
Did I have one more?
Did I have one more?
I don't think I do. I mean, I have the thread, obviously. I mean, the glitch, rather. All right. Vanishing plane.
Vanishing plane? Wow, how topical.
Wow. All right, so vanishing plane. This was in the 90s when I was in college. I had no classes one afternoon. Were you perhaps at State Street, Wisconsin, Madison?
Daytime encounter?
Bar hopping? Mid-class? Daytime encounter? No class. So I had no class one afternoon, and I went home early. It was a perfect September day, beautiful weather, and not a cloud in the sky. My walk home from the bus stop was about half a mile. I lived off campus in a residential neighborhood that was mostly empty during the day when people were at work and school, giving me plenty time for quiet reflection. So it was notable when about a block from my house I crossed paths with a guy raking leaves in his front yard. Just then I heard a screeching noise in the sky. I looked up and saw what looked like a passenger jet followed by a contrail. Nothing unusual about it other than the sound. It was like 10 times a normal passing jet noise, and it grew so loud it seemed to fill the air down to the ground and whirl around us. It was crazy. Then in an instant the plane vanished right before my eyes, and the noise abruptly stopped with an echo. A boom, nothing, silence. The contrail just hung there, slowly dissipating. The guy had stopped raking and looked up in the sky, too. He looked back down at me, and I could tell by his face that we had seen and heard the exact same thing. Then he shrugged his shoulders and went back to his task. I passed silently and went home. I don't know. It sounded like, was that like a fighter fucking jet?
That's what I was thinking.
Like, boom, because like that would look like something just disappearing.
That's what I was thinking, but I mean,
you could tell the difference from that and a commercial jet, though.
Yeah, and I don't think they can accelerate like that fast, going from like normal speed to Mach
like
whatever
sonic
they go.
boom, like boom. I don't know. That shit's kind of crazy to me though, because I've always felt like there's been, I can't pinpoint it, but I know like just trying to like flashback my memories like really fast, like a fucking Rolodex. I know I've seen shit disappear in the sky, like some like a plane or something. I know I have in the course of my life at some point. Like I can see it. I just can't pinpoint the exact moment.
You'll have to figure that out because that would be one hell of a story.
For sure. I mean, I've definitely had like smaller glitches for sure, and I haven't had a glitch in a while though. I haven't seen or experienced a glitch in a hot minute.
Yeah, I think my last one was that ginger ale that we talked about.
The glitch witch?
Well, that was at the Rite Aid. There was the glitch witch at the Rite Aid, and then the ginger ale.
Oh yeah,
which
the
was
ginger ale
a couple
glitch.
weeks later.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the thread that week was also a fucking soda glitch too, which was glitchy on its in and itself.
Right.
Ugh.
Glitchy glitch.
All right. That's all I got for threads. However, got some talking points here.
Okay.
This was pretty fucking crazy. I seen this in the news. A third person has received a transplant of a genetically engineered pig kidney.
Pig kidney?
Pig, like oink, motherfucking oink, kidney.
Dude.
Kidney.
Medicine's getting crazy, dude.
Bro, that's insanity.
Would you flex that or would you not tell anybody?
I don't know, bro.
You're like
Because
part
I don't want to
pig.
be, I don't want
Swine.
people looking at me, calling me a fucking swine.
Fucking barn
You know,
animal.
I don't want people looking at me saying they smell bacon.
Right.
Because I know po-po.
They might not be lying, though.
Maybe not, dude. What's a pig kidney smell like? Let's go find Tuwana Looney, 53, is off kidney dialysis after undergoing the procedure at NYU on November 25th. She was discharged from the hospital on December 6th, and her doctors say she is in good health. Her surgery is the latest in a series of similar procedures known as xenotransplantation, the practice of transplanting organs from one species to another.
Okay, so here's a question.
Here's an answer.
If you had to xenotransplant yourself, what body part would you pick?
You already know. Do I need to say it? I'm going with a fucking stallion, bro. A fucking black stallion. Let's go.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Fucking horse meat.
All right, fair.
Woo! I love the broisodes. I really do. Oh, what about you? I mean, you gotta have something.
I mean, you're probably the same thing. I would like to have a pair of wings. Could fly.
Yo, that's a valid point,
But
though.
yeah, no, I mean,
I might take the wings over the fucking horsebacker.
I know I'm not taking the pig kidney. That much I know.
Give me the wings. I don't want the kidney, though. I'll stay on dialysis. Like, wild. But yeah, I thought that was fucking insane,
nuts,
dude.
dude.
Like, where science is heading. I keep forgetting there's a camera over here today.
Yeah.
I haven't looked over here once. What's cracking?
Dude, and they're like growing body parts now too. Petri dishes and shit.
It's dude, and they're like, they're already cloned an animal.
Yeah. A couple
Like-
times. Yeah.
I don't know, man. The science should be insane.
Yep.
All right. One thing I wanted to bring up today was, and this already happened by now, so most people, because the internet know about this, the fucking assassination of the United Healthcare CEO.
Right.
Insanity. However, this relating to that, the dude, what's his name? Luigi Mangione? Luigi Mangione. With that spaghetti and meatball. Mwah. Beautiful. No, what's he saying, cars? He's like, fucking Lightning McQueen flies by Francesco Bernoulli and he goes, impossible. And that's like my favorite part of the Cars movie. But, so Luigi Mangione already has 2 high-profile documentaries in the works about him. This just happened.
That's nuts.
And there's 2 documentaries. The guy supposedly doesn't have a really ulterior motive other than,
Right.
like, fuck the healthcare system in America.
Right.
2 documentaries?
Weren't they not? He like didn't even have them as insurance.
No, he just like was like, I did this for the American people
That's so
type shit. Like
crazy,
he's like, I have no stake in anything. Like I'm just a regular person that like wanted to make a stand for something. And
That's
they're gonna make 2 documentaries about it.
that's horrible. First of all,
And this dude
However,
just died.
he won't be able to make any money off that because I don't think you're allowed to like make money from crimes committed
Probably not.
publicly. So,
Yeah, and I mean, he can't also because, I mean, I don't think he's the one that's making them, but somebody is like a
Right.
big. What does it say? 2 high-profile documentaries. So whoever's
probably
working on
Netflix
it,
and someone
somebody,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking maybe it's 50 Cent.
dude, that would be a gnarlier like drama series. To be honest,
Yeah,
like,
but it's
following the
like
kid.
if this guy, and I don't know much about him, so I'm just speaking like in a perfect world. Like if I were to imagine how this story would go, like he's probably just a literal normal guy. Like there's nothing to follow. Like he came out and said he has no ulterior motive. I'm just a guy.
Dude, you gotta have a screw loose if you're just a guy going around shooting.
Everybody has a screw loose. It's just like some people just know how to tighten theirs back up and not do dumb shit.
I guess you're right.
How much
Yeah,
dumb
dude.
shit have you done with a screw loose and got away with? Think about it.
Plenty. And
There you go.
And I've tightened up the screw more times to make sure I didn't do the dumb shit.
Exactly. This guy, not so much.
Yeah, right.
A Netflix documentaries and the new Lifetime original movie.
Lifetime.
Maybe. I don't know. That's just what someone was chirping.
How do you spin that
They
for
do,
the
they do the
for
chirp
woman?
chirps on here. Most iPhone owners see little to no value in Apple Intelligence so far. I just wanted to chime in and say, I agree. I have not noticed
Oh, I don't
much
have an iPhone.
difference. I know, but that's what I just realized as I was about to say this. But I know you had a MacBook, so I didn't know if you related or not.
No, I don't relate. I'm a green bubble. Dude, all of our phones got hacked. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's why they were saying, like, what are you supposed to encrypt, make sure everything that you're doing is, like, encrypted now. But I'm pretty sure, like, I know iPhone to iPhone is encrypted.
And so is Android to Android.
And I'm
So
pretty
just
sure
cross
ours is
devices.
too now because I think you can send, what is it, like the RCS
Yeah.
messages now between each other, which I'm pretty sure is encrypted.
Mostly everything is encrypted. So like all the chats we have on Facebook Messenger, like that's all encrypted. basically, if you just go from device to device, or platform to platform, like off platform, that's where the risk is. But for the most part, everyone's like safe in their day to day.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say, I mean, I'm sure like something of mine has probably like gotten out there somehow, some way, or especially over time anyways,
Yeah,
but
same.
I'm pretty safe. Like, even to the point where like my, most of the time I browse incognito on my phone because it leaves no cookies and
Right.
no bullshit and like for anything to be like traced back
Right.
or whatever. Like, so people have to be more smart about like where they are talking
Right.
to people, what information you're putting out there, like all that. Because most people aren't safe about it.
No.
Like, most people don't think anything of it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But
which is what gets sketchy.
The internet is a crazy place.
Isn't it crazy how we were brought up and they're like, don't put all your information online, and now it's like be as authentic as possible online, and like
Yeah, they ask for your fucking unborn children online now in terms of your information,
they ask
dude.
for like your government ID, and it's
Yeah.
like, so what happened to like not wanting to give out my information on the internet?
Dude, I had to take a picture of myself, and I haven't created because the Facebook I have right now is the Facebook I've had since day one, since I've started a Facebook in 2008 or 9. But creating the new page for the pod, I had to take a picture of myself or give them a picture of my ID, which I'm not going to do because it says where I live on it,
Right.
on there. But I'm like, I don't ever remember having to take a picture to verify, send me 2 different emails, sign me up, go to sign in. Then it's saying some like, I don't know, I have to show you after we record, but some stupid shit. And I'm like, it's this hard to create a fucking Facebook right now?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
And it's not even for myself, it's for the pod?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane how much they're like require for the information.
They want everything.
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter if I'm a boy or a girl? You're going to find out when I'm posting my pictures.
Literally.
Speaking of which, one of the things I had to say was FBI warns Americans to keep their text messages secure.
Oh yeah, gotta do that.
Yep, encrypted. That's basically everything we just preached, which was dope. You touched on the next thing. 20 hours ago, Trump's felony conviction stands, the judge rules. So crazy that we have a president that has a convicted felony.
Yeah. SA.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like, we all gotta bunk it down for the next 4 years and deal with it the same way we do with every time somebody who we don't like is in office. Not saying I stand where I want to stand. I don't say where I stand. It don't matter where I stand.
In the fringe.
I stand in the fringe like fucking Ash Ketchum with a Pokeball ready to fucking throw it at the back of that Pikachu's head, fam.
Dude.
I gotta catch them all.
I ain't mad about it. I'm mad about Trump and that situation.
Yeah, it's
obviously,
pretty crazy.
But I'm not mad that he got elected.
I'm not saying I am either. I'm just saying that like the idea that we have a convicted felon president is the most insane thing that you can probably say as an American right now.
It is.
It's pretty crazy like to think about, just to say like, yeah, my president's a convicted felon. However, like,
I just think that the only reason he's solely in that camp is because the others had the power to not get convicted. Like, all of them do illegal shit. All of them,
of course,
like, are.
When you get caught, you get caught. Bottom line, like if you're all doing some foul shit,
Yeah.
and other people who are doing it don't get caught, it's not a bad time to get caught yet.
Exactly. So I don't know. I don't think he's alone in that camp. I think he's just the only one that's publicly in that camp.
Yeah, I mean, every politician, even the good politicians are all crooked, in my opinion.
My point. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, there's no good. None of them are good. I've always thought that the person who's elected to be president shouldn't be allowed to run for president. Because if you think that, like, if that's a job you want, your like brain doesn't function right. You're too power hungry. If you want to be the president, that's like not the type of person that should be president.
True, but at the same time, you can't just like elect someone and like, oh shit, I'm the next president. I don't like. You can't put someone on the spot either.
Dude, I'd rather have you in there than like Biden.
Oh, me too, dude.
Or
Sleepy Joe?
Or
fuck that
or
guy.
Kamala, or maybe even Trump, dude.
Dude, me
maybe
as
even
president?
Trump. You have a more like realistic view on America than half of the politicians. And I would argue I do too. But like they're so detached.
I'm lower I'm high-end, low-class, bro. I speak for the people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're attached. You're attached to the people, whereas these politicians and elites, dude, they're so removed from the everyday that like their decisions aren't based in reality.
Can I give a presidential speech right now, dude?
Please do.
All right, yo.
What are you gonna do in your first 100 days?
My first 100 days as the president of this glorious nation of the United States of America.
These United States.
These states in which are in fact united as 50 plus Puerto Rico.
In DC.
And in DC's its own region, but we're going to change that shit too, don't worry.
Massachusetts is a commonwealth.
My first 100 days, bro. Anybody who gets caught up for some weed charges, all y'all motherfuckers getting pardoned because
go free.
Everybody be smoking weed now. And, you know, everybody can't be loving on Uncle Snoop and then letting people sit in jail for some stupid weed shit. Like, people want to move bricks of weed. The dispensaries are doing it on every block right now. So what's up with that? Mm-hmm. Changing that shit, all right?
Changing it.
For the people, because we are the people, all right? Second off, all right? We got to build the wall.
Dude.
We got to build the wall. I am with Trump on the wall. We got to tighten up security a little bit. But you know what else we're going to do while we tighten up the borders? We're going to make the immigration easier for everybody. You want to come here? It's not going to take you 12 years anymore. You don't have to worry about my work visa's expiring. Now I'm here illegally and ICE is going to come get me. That shit's going to be out the window because I'm here for the people. The people. I'm for the people. We're here. We're high level. We're for the people.
Step 1, legalize pot. Step 2, build the wall.
Step 3, help the immigrants.
Help the immigrants.
And the help they need, we got to give it to them. We got to help them get here legally because we don't care if they come here.
Right.
We want them to be legal.
Exactly.
So everybody can stop bitching about it.
For real.
For real. That's what it is, bottom line.
That's really it.
What else we got to do? We're going to do... I don't even know what else we're going to do, but I feel like that's a good place to fucking start,
great.
dude.
Yeah,
that's
totally
a good place to start.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe I'll run for president.
I'm
You
down.
guys want to start a GoFundMe? Let's get it.
I'm down, dude. I'm down. I always said that if I
Thank
was
you
ever...
to the American people. Kylito Cream is out now. That's the speech. Vinnie P, what are we saying?
Maybe I can get Elon to endorse me now that he owns X. Because I've always said that if I was ever president, every decision I made would be a Twitter poll.
Just let the American people
Literally
tell you what they want in the moment.
Every time. It's not about me.
What do you want?
We'll just ask.
That's a great idea.
We're going to do this? No. We have to ask the people what they want to do.
Nah, dude, you have like a little Jedi Knight little fucking wristband. You got a little hot little notification that pops up.
Right.
People want to know in this moment there's a big poll of some sort happening. You just go, yes or no.
Right.
Boom. In that moment, everybody has one.
Yep.
Everybody's a fucking Jedi Knight. Somebody, dude, y'all might be Sith.
Or you could like download the government app and then see like what things we're voting on this week and cast your vote. And then at the end of the week, I'll pull up what we're all looking at
and boom,
and we'll implement it.
America, democracy.
Build the wall.
Let's go. Democracy, fam.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'd be a good president.
I think you would. I think we'd both be good presidents.
I don't know. I see things from a lot of sides. Like, I know I can't relate to a lot of shit that goes on in America right now. Like, I really can't. But seeing it from the outside and having the understanding of life that I have from the people around me, things I've been through, so on and so forth, I feel like I'm one of very few people that I know that can really look at shit from a non-biased standpoint, from like a really realistic standpoint. Yeah. But I feel like people don't like me for that because sometimes my realistic standpoint comes across super offensive.
Well, and sometimes people just want to hear what they want to hear.
100%. I think everybody does, truly. I'm one of those people too, but at the same time, I always look at the other side because I don't ever want to be portrayed as a person who's like a bigot or like, or even someone who's like a know-it-all or someone who's ignorant. Like, I don't want to be ignorant to shit just because I can't relate to shit or like just because I'm not like a black man in America or what have you, whatever the case, an immigrant in America. Doesn't mean that like I can't rationalize and like conceptualize certain things and understand like where you're coming from and why you come from that place.
Right.
I personally can't put myself there,
right,
but I can try to in my mind.
Do you have any family members that were immigrants that like got their citizenship in your lifetime?
Oh, not in my lifetime, but like in my grandfather's lifetime.
Yeah.
For what that's worth, my grandfather's in his early 70s, so because like his great grandparents were like the first bunch of people off the boat from Hungary.
Yeah, nice.
So they were like some of the first Hungarian immigrants in the country.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad moved here when he was 12, and I think he got his citizenship when he was like 45.
Really?
Yeah.
From Greece?
Canada.
Oh, your dad's from Canada?
He was born in Canada. His parents moved from Greece. He went to like a Greek school in Canada.
Wow.
And then they moved to Somerville.
Dude, the fucking you guys a bunch of villains, fam?
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
But yeah, it was funny. He used to show my friends his resident alien card, is what they called it. And they all thought he was like an alien, a real alien. So funny.
That's so funny, dude. I would never have known that if you didn't say it.
Yeah.
So one big thing that we kind of talked about was the fucking whole TikTok thing. So Trump meets with TikTok CEO as company asks Supreme Court to block ban on app. I really hope, at least for the sake, I can't speak for everybody because I ain't rocking with everybody's fucking shit. The shit you see on TikTok, bro. I seen a dude dressed, a black man dressed as a banana.
Nice.
He had a gold grill on. And you know how there's like a dude who like dresses as Miles Morales and he's like the figure and you send him. Yeah. There's all of those on TikTok. It's crazy that you motherfuckers get more views than us on TikTok and y'all are making money from doing that is insanity.
It's absolute insanity.
However, I don't want TikTok to go away for the sake of the pod because we're just now starting to get some people viewing our stuff and we're starting to hit some algorithms. So like that would be a terrible momentum loss for the pod if TikTok goes away.
Dude, I like TikTok.
I do too.
I'm not like I usually do my short scrolling on like YouTube and Facebook to be completely honest.
I don't short scroll YouTube at all.
But yeah, TikTok's good, dude. I feel like on my personal accounts on TikTok, I put up like way different shit than what I'd put up on Facebook or Instagram.
For sure.
So for that reason, I like it.
You post differently throughout the platforms for sure.
Exactly.
Not you, but like people in general.
Yeah.
I know I do for sure.
Same.
The only reason I even still use Snapchat is because I have streaks that are like thousands of days old.
That's nuts.
So like once they break, Snapchat's gone, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe not though, just for the simple fact that like some of those memories that pop up in there, like you can't see anywhere else if it's not saved somewhere, and like a lot of it isn't. So as that shit comes up on my phone, I save it. So I got the memes.
Dude, speaking of memes, I got one a couple weeks ago, 18 years ago on Facebook.
You were on Facebook for 18 years?
My Facebook's an adult, dude.
That's insane, bro. Congrats.
And it's my second one.
Ooh.
The first one I lost.
What, did you get banned?
No, I think I just deleted it because I invited like everybody on my email list by accident. When like when there was like the new invite your friends feature when you could connect all your shit.
Right.
I did it by accident, and it ended up like inviting my priest at my church and like a whole bunch like teachers. You know, it was like everybody that I didn't want to have.
Damn, so you just said peace.
Yeah. So I'll see you later.
Another thing I found what I thought was awesome was I can never say his name. Macaulay Culkin.
Home Alone.
Yes. Says Joe Pesci was trying to scare me during Home Alone rehearsals and ended up biting my finger. I have a scar from it to this day.
Hilarious, dude.
Just a little fun fact since like Home Alone is Christmas music.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
it's Christmas music.
It's a Christmas movie. And you know, Christmas is next week.
Yeah.
So
Check
keep an eye
next
out
week for the holiday episode.
Yeah, holiday app is going to be dope.
It's a Christmas episode.
Christmas is the best. So I don't know. I just thought that was funny because I've watched that movie umpteen fucking times in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I never knew that little fun fact. So
Yeah,
I thought that was a cool fun fact.
Dude, the sticky bandits, dude.
The goddamn sticky bandits. How did they even end up in New York?
I forget.
Like, you guys just broke out of jail in, like, Chicago or wherever they're from, and you just ended up in New York City at the same time as Kevin McAllister, bro? Let's get real. But we can save this for next week if you'd like.
That actually might be good to look into for next week.
Right?
What a good movie, dude.
Great
I love
film.
those movies. We tried to watch one, like, in the beginning of December, but I couldn't find anywhere that's streaming it that we're subscribed to, so I'll just have to...
You don't have Disney Plus?
I'll have to bootleg it. No, we kind of, like, purged a lot of the streaming services. Dude, we're paying like $130 a month in streaming.
Yeah, but Disney Plus is the one you got to keep. Because you can get the Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu bundle. and I think that's like $20 a month.
Are they sponsoring this week's episode?
No, they fucking should be though. It's about damn time. We're overdue. What's up, Disney? No, y'all got some R-rated shit on there now, so I don't want to hear nothing about we're too explicit for you guys. You guys got some R-rated shit now, so what's happening? What's cracking?
Dude,
hit us on the email, the HLP2863 at Gmail, bro. What's up?
This is the show for them to sponsor, dude.
Come on now.
We're always talking about movies and
I'm in my
superheroes
Star
and
Wars
shit.
bag right now, bro. Y'all took Star Wars, didn't do the best by it. However, what's up, Disney? Holla at us.
Yeah, send us a message.
For real, dude. I like the Disney princesses too. I ain't biased.
Yeah, we'll push them.
Gang, Cinderella gangs. But no, that's all I got for like threads and or like news and shit like that. So I don't know what you got what you want to cook up. We're at 51.
51.
Got a few to kill.
Dude, I may have seen one of the drones that have been flying around.
Yeah, you texted me that. I popped up in bed and I was like, babe, look at what Vinnie just sent me. And I was like, no fucking way. Get these motherfucking, where are they from?
We don't know.
Wherever they're coming from, go back there. Fuck off.
Dude.
I don't need these motherfuckers flying over figuring out what we're all doing, where this and that is. Google Maps. You'll find what you're looking for on Google Maps. Get the drones out of here.
Easier than a drone, dude.
God damn it.
Easier. There's already shit that can... Anyway, we were driving down to the city, and when I was going through like Stoneham and Melrose, I saw a wicked low flying thing, I guess you'd call it. And this is where I'm half starting to like think that maybe I didn't, but I think I did. There was a single red light blinking on top of it.
Yeah.
Just like... every couple seconds, which isn't consistent with planes in general.
No.
And it's also not consistent with the drones that people have been seeing. So I'm not entirely sure what I saw, but it was definitely only a few hundred feet up, and it was definitely like plane shaped from what I can tell.
Drone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Drone,
so
dude.
it was either one that like isn't legitimate, and it was either a hobbyist, or it's like legitimate. It was a legitimate like undercover covert or potentially like nefarious drone. But it was definitely low.
It was a drone, bruv.
It was definitely low.
The problem is, who is flying it? Where are they flying it from? What are they looking for? What are you doing? And why is nobody taking this more seriously?
Dude, have you heard the theories that are going on?
Yeah, they're looking for power plants. It's Israeli or Pakistan. What is it?
So there's two like major schools of thought right now. One is that they're the U.S. government's drones.
Okay.
And that they're sniffing for a dirty bomb that's been smuggled into the country. Because
in this area, though? Or they're just looking everywhere? Because these shit's been popping up everywhere, no?
Boston is on...
Well, it's a major city. It's always going to be on a hit list.
Yeah,
always.
But like... There are other cities on it that are also not major cities. So in any event, I guess at the end of November, early December, there was a couple nukes that disappeared in the U.S. and Ukraine lost a bunch like years and years ago. So there's people saying that the only reason that we'd have this many drones up is if they were sniffing out like nuclear.
They try to figure some shit out.
Yeah, the other thing is that if they're just like Chinese and spying on us, that's a possibility.
Yeah, it could be Chinese, could be Russian.
Yeah.
It could be, I don't know, because I heard something along, I don't know, some Israeli and some like...
I think they're ours because there's no way that we'd let these many drones fly around without shooting them.
That's what my next point was going to be, because, yeah, there's no way, but it's like, we...
Nice,
wow.
Dude. At minute 55.
Oh, God. But, no, I think it's insane that, like... I hate... This is why I don't really trust the government, because it's like they know so much they don't tell us.
Mm-hmm.
And we make all these decisions about our lives and about our society based on...
what they tell
a
us.
scope of the truth. Like, I'm sure they're not full out lying to us, but I know they're bending the truth or withholding certain truths. And, like...
Right.
I don't give a fuck how bad it is or how good it is. Like, we need to know things, because the more informed we are, the more... better decisions we can make as a society.
Dude, the other conspiracy I heard was that it's the start of Project Bluebeam. Have you ever heard of Project Bluebeam?
No, it sounds like some fucking Star Wars shit, though.
It's some alien shit.
Bruh.
So
We're going to call upon the Jedi Knight for this.
Dude, Project Bluebeam is like a CIA or FBI, whatever it is, psyop that basically is going to pretend that the world is being invaded by aliens.
Pretend. What?
So
See
that-
how we react?
Yes, and to get the entire planet. This is like one of those New World Order type conspiracies. So that if we all have a common enemy, then the elites can like take over. Not necessarily one that I believe in, but people are also saying now like this is a Project Bluebeam conspiracy
On
because
some like Illuminati shit.
yeah, because they have all the UFOs going up. No one's saying what they are, so like they must be aliens. You know what I mean?
Fair play.
Which I don't know if I believe that, but I think I saw one, dude, and it was right
I think you
around
did.
the places where people say they were seeing them outside of the Cape. I think they saw a few on the Cape, and then they saw some in Stoneham.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it was posted in the Stoneham community group or whatever that
Yeah.
people saw them. The people were posting pictures and shit. Wild. Get them shits out of here. I don't know. Even if they're ours, get them out of here, bro.
Yeah,
You're
for real.
scaring people. You got people's minds going to places that they probably
For
shouldn't
real.
go. Fuck out of here.
Dude, people are starting to shoot him down. Do you see the video of the guy shooting it down?
No, that's what I would be doing. I'd grab a fucking 22. See ya. Hey, how are ya?
Nuts.
How's your daughter?
How's your drone?
See you later. And then I'd go pick that bitch up, bring it upstairs to Dave, and let him dissect it and fucking decode it and fucking
Yeah.
brain blast. Some Jimmy Neutron shit.
He would have a ball doing that.
He probably would.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled,
Without
folks.
question. Yeah. If you guys, anybody that tunes in to the High Level Pod has seen or heard anything about this, we want to know about it.
Yeah, for real.
Big facts.
Report.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
I think I got one thing I wanted to talk about real quick was there's a new track out by, I believe, let me just make sure. Yeah, so DDG featuring Tory Lanez. It's called Handling Business. That, guys, I know we can't play songs on YouTube. We're def gonna have to do some type of song of the week shit when we eventually get to a Patreon level, because that's just gonna be fire. But this song is a hit. It's a bop. And Tory goes so hard. He fucking spin. You could tell he's literally, and I've seen the clip of, they have a cell phone up to the mic with Tory Lanez in his cell. Well, you don't see him in a cell,
Right.
but you know he's in
Right,
a cell on a cell phone spitting over the beat.
That's nuts.
And he bodies it.
It's so sick.
He mentions, like, he says something along the lines of, like, I was praying for the days that people tried to do me like they're doing Drizzy. Said the only thing he regrets about that night was jumping out the pool with Kylie. Like, he was spitting some bars. So, yeah, if you guys are looking for something new to throw into the song rotation, Handling Business by DDG with Tory Lanez. Dope track. And what else? That might have been it. Oh, on the Jay-Z Diddy topic,
Yeah.
the story that this accuser is saying is not lining up in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, really?
So one of two things is happening. Either she's getting paid off, which is where I'm leaning towards, or like
Yep.
she really just capping to try to like stir the pot, or like maybe somebody else paid her to say, say Jay's just to, I don't know.
Right.
But I lean towards she's capping. I mean, that she's not capping, she's getting paid off rather. That's
Sure.
my take.
I got no problem believing that. I haven't heard the story or anything, but I have no problem believing that.
But at the same time, like,
I have no problem believing any of it
I mean, yeah,
at the end of the day.
either way it goes, like, I could believe that, like, she got paid off by somebody in Rock Nation or Jay-Z, whoever. But I could also believe that, like, she did lie. Like, it could
Right.
go either way, really,
Yeah.
because, like, it's not lining up. Even her own father didn't, correlate her story.
Right.
And, like, they could have came at him from left field, him not knowing what was going on, and he just speak. Oh, no, that didn't happen. So,
Right.
like, it also could be the truth. I don't know, but that's just where we're at. So we'll keep an eye on
Developments.
any developments with Jay-Z unfolding in there, because that's a big one.
Yeah, for real.
That's a big deal if Hov really does get wrapped up in something for real that sticks. So we'll see what the fuck happens. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for tuning in today. I know you guys probably missed Queen Rena today, but
Yep.
guess what? You got a broisode. I had a lot of fun with Vinnie P today because the broisodes are the best.
Yep.
But Don't forget to go give us a follow on the socials, on TikTok and on Instagram at the High Level Pod. You know where to find us already. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube, guys. Let's run those up. I want to get to 100 subs. We're so close. We're at 92 or 93.
Yep.
Let's get it there. All the audio platforms, you know where to find us. And we will be back next week, me, Raina, and Vinnie, for the Christmas episode. So keep an eye on that. And until next week, peace.
3,